more than 1,000 businesses to really understand the operating environment and to identify the needs of businesses to navigate the crisis through to the other side. So it won't come as any surprise that the survey, suggests that there are obviously significant challenges ahead, and as the past few weeks indicate, government is very carefully managing the delicate balance of the need to get back to business whilst managing the health and the economic instability. So we are actually probably early next week we'll release our June quarter business conditions survey. So I can send that report to Laurie, which will perhaps be a little bit more of an insight for you. So Laurie can circulate that to you as well if that's of interest. So really bearing in mind these results reflect the June sentiment, the results reflect business revenue was reduced by 43%, largely as a result of you can see there the government restrictions and the resulting lack of consumer demand, and you can see the aligning dip in the number of hours worked. Output dropped to 432 billion in June from 480 in the December 2019 month. And you can see from the graph that it is going to take more than another year to get back to the 2019 levels, getting back there at that time, December 2021. Sorry, just bear with me there. On my the next slide, you can see here just indicates, and I think Laurie may have shared this with you a few weeks ago, but just really showing that JobKeeper has really been the most important support measure according to business, and that was really that was reflected across the survey. Interestingly, these stats were provided to Treasury 3 weeks in advance of the government's decision to extend JobKeeper, and feedback was that these statistics were really very influential in the decision making to extend the program for businesses. Most beneficial policies in New South Wales have been the relief from fees and charges, payroll, tax relief, and the $10,000 grant. So based on our survey results, and I won't go into a huge amount of detail with this, but we've identified 10 key priorities for business recovery, plus another 40 measures to protect and steady the economy in the short term, and in the longer term lay the foundation for our future success. So what we do in terms of our overall policy position is obviously take a very much a horizontal approach, and of course the priorities definitely take into consideration feedback from the tourism industry, and of course the feedback that Laurie's feeding in representing Outdoors New South Wales and ACT. As I've got two slides here, but immediately we're really looking to try and restore confidence in the economy through activities by encouraging the government to return, sign a compact to return unemployment to below 6%. Really looking at steps beyond step 3 in terms of opening up business, and then aside to that is really trying to get some understanding of what the levers are, should there be a need to scale back as well. Again, in line with encouraging confidence is establishing a youth jobs guarantee, and we have had some success there with some support in the areas of apprenticeships and job trainer. And we're looking further at measures to encourage businesses to take on new employees that may otherwise be on job seeker. So looking at options to incentivise businesses to bring on some of those workers, rather than get them trained while they're actually in a job, rather than on the government support there. The next slide just goes on to you know, some further longer term priorities, but you know, really looking at growing the economy in the future. So how can we help your business and sector? Obviously, you're very well represented by Laurie within our council, and Laurie has the support of my manager, Ben, who is very well connected in with government. Like I mentioned earlier, he will be, you know, where possible, really flying the flag for your sector on Monday when we do meet with the Premier, as time allows. We can encourage you to, if you're involved with your local chambers, get involved there. There is reciprocal membership as well through those chambers that connects you in with Business New South Wales. We do have a number of membership packages, and obviously, you know, now is not the time that I would be really here to push membership. But what we do offer, which may be of interest, is under our rebrand with Business Australia, we offer a free membership, which may give you an opportunity to sort of put your finger in there and have a look at what we offer. But what we have there is there's a range of some free services that you can access. You can get a free call with our legal team. You know, there may be some support you need around negotiating leases and getting some advice on dealing with landlords, etc. We have access to our workplace advice line and HR support. There's our free grant finder as well that gives you access to over 1,300 grants that are available at the moment, and there's various resources in there that can help support you. If you are interested, there's more information that you can find on our website, which as well does detail some of those sort of higher paid membership options that are available through Business New South Wales. But mostly at the moment, please be, you know, assured that we are here to support you as best we can, and we'll continue to work very closely with Laurie to advocate for your industry.
Awesome, Nicole. Thank you so much. That's a really great summary, and obviously I'm a bit close to it, but it's yeah, you articulate it well. And if you've got any questions, please let me know. I know Mark's comment, the step to looking beyond the COVID and the restrictions seems a bit crystal ballish at the moment, but look, it is, and but we've got to start looking at what we can do beyond that. So thank you so much. We've got a few other things that I just wanted to touch on, so please stick around and stay with us, Nicole. I'm sure some people might come up with some questions at the end if you've got time to stick around. Guys, just a couple of reminders on a few things that I've noticed of recent. There's some great content that people are trying to put out and keep connected with their market, which is really awesome to see. But can I just remind everyone that we have COVID plans in place for a reason, and we've got to show that we are complying with those COVID plans, even in our marketing opportunities, and show that we are social distancing, show the precautions we have in place. If you've got old content where people are hugging, let's just ditch it for the moment, and let's really concentrate on the messages that we're trying to send as a sector. Be cautious of images, video content, anything that you're putting out into the marketplace. Show that we are COVID safe, and that says a lot in the visuals that you put up. Obviously it goes for your operations, which I know you're all over, but particularly I'm seeing it a little bit in the marketing stuff. So just if you could just check that out. I want to hear your feedback on these sessions. I've got a survey up there. It's been in some of the members' newsletters. If you wouldn't mind just filling that out for me and telling me some of the content you want from these sessions or things you don't like about these sessions. If you're sick of my voice, tell me. I'm happy to have someone else talk. But yeah, if you wouldn't mind just giving us a bit of feedback, that will help us refine these for you to make them a better experience and deliver content that you're looking for. Happy hour, 4 o'clock today. Join us. If you want to join us, just jump on the Facebook page under Outdoors New South Wales ACT, just our event tab, it gives you the link. But there's a few other things that we wanted to highlight. Cherie, and you, there you are. Hi, Cherie.
Hi, Laurie. I'm back again. Just wanted to mention our Inside the Outhouse. Many of you maybe know what it is, but it's an online community platform where we do a webinar session on Mondays at 4:17, just to be different. This week's session, we're going to be talking about women in the outdoors and how to keep women into the outdoor sector. So if you are a woman, if you employ women, or if you know a woman in the outdoors, then we want you to join the conversation. It's not just for women. I think men need to be part of that conversation as well. So I hope you guys will join us 4:17 Monday, and I'll just put the link to our website in the chat. And if you want to check out kind of some of the stuff we do, we have tons of resources on our website, as well as information about upcoming webinar sessions. So please join us.
Wonderful. And a beautifully created website too, Cherie. Great, thank you. And the other thing I just thought I'd do is do a quick call out. If you've been on the Facebook page, you would have seen my call for our network, the power of our network. Who knows someone that has a great public profile that might take a bit of a baton for us and be our lead and ambassador in this space. We're on the search. We've got a couple, but we'd love a few more that really have a good public presence or a public profile that can carry the baton on some of the quotes that I put into that the open letter and get some traction in the media. But as I put in the chat, and as Nicole said, we're really wanting some case studies from you guys as well. You know, what is your business going through? What are the challenges you're facing? We'd really love a bit of an 800-word snapshot on that can give us some real content that we can drive, as Nicole said, through the policy department in Business New South Wales, but also in the media. If you're willing to come out with that content, we'd love you to do so, because we think that we can really affect change if we use some of that, that case study content. So if you're interested, hang back, we can chat about it, or just send me your 800 brief, your 800-word brief on what's going on in your area. So thanks, guys. 2 minutes early. How's that for good timing? We'll get you to your next appointment. So have a great weekend. Great week ahead. We look forward to seeing you all at our AGM 4:30 on Tuesday, after 4:17 on Monday at Inside the Outhouse. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Laurie.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
You too. Take care. Hey, guys.